Monday, Monday. Well, coming out here later and later because it's getting light later and later, so I got no choice. When it got like this, when I was walking in the park, I'd actually go to the park in the complete dead of night and still run into people. Joggers and strange people that are freaked out by loose dogs, of course. My dogs would run right up to everybody barking, so that freaks them out even more. Back in the 70s, people were not afraid of dogs. You could have any pack of dogs you want, and they'd run up to people, and the people go, "Ah, puppy dogs," and pet them, no sweat. But boy, oh boy, have they conned that out of the populace. People talk about, pit bulls, and they're not all ugly. It's just perception that makes them that way. That's what the dog whisperer says. But I have a little bit of a problem there, because I had Weimaraners. They are hunting dogs. They fetch the bird right after you shoot it. I never trained them to do anything, but if I shot a target, those dogs instinctively would run, pick up the target, and bring it back to me. So that's just in their brain from birth. So I'm thinking, pit bull, especially these ones that people raise them from babies, and all of a sudden they jump up and grab the baby out of the lady's arms and eat it. It's just shit. It's bred into these animals. You gotta just keep a healthy respect, is all I can say. Because one day, and even my one male Weimaraner was always cowardly. And then one time, he got tired of it and growled back and jumped at the dog that was growling at him, and the other dog backed down. And from that day on, that male dog never backed down again. Didn't fight, but he wouldn't take no shit. I don't think he fought. I don't remember him fighting. I had those dogs trained them with anger, which I regret, but boy, oh boy, were they trained. They used to kill animals, kill people's pets and shit, or kitty cats mainly. Bring rabbits home, killed. And I had to beat that out of them to the point where they would, even another little dog on the trail one time was just yapping right in my dog's face. And the guy was laughing. I was like, God almighty, if you only knew these dogs' history. Each of them would get on an end of the animal and pull. It was really bad. But I trained it out of them, and so it is possible. I could drive along the road in my vehicle, let the dogs out of the right-hand door, the passenger door. I had them trained where they would run on the right side of the road and not get into the road, and I could drive anywhere I wanted, and they'd run alongside out into the people's yards and shit. It was quite hilarious. But anyway, dogs, cats, unconditional love. Monday, what's going on? Everybody says it's right on the edge, right on the edge, right on the edge. I really think something has to happen before the end of the year, but it's all event based, and they're trying to wake people up with all these fake, things in LA, bringing in the water and all that. That's to get rid of the dumbs that are there. There's a city underneath the Getty Museum out there that it's bigger than the city of Los Angeles, and it's like over 8 miles down. It might be even further than that down. It's a full city that these evil ones had. They set these places up all around the world because they were going to get rid of and maybe drop the thing like they did in Hiroshima, and they just go into their beautiful redoubts under the ground. Hey, what's your name? Ollie. Yeah, one piece of sheesh. There you go, buddy. And in fact, Stephen D. Kelly is a bit of a nut, but his whole mission in life is trying to get people to understand that this thing is underneath the Getty, and there's little ones over 100,000 at a time can be down there, and not in a good way. But anyway, he said that there is to the entrance that you use to go through the Getty Museum to get down in there, the entrance the bad people would use is one of those hero and then the word Shema things, and that they can set it off at any time. They get down. The idea is they get down in there and then they shut that off, and then that would seal it, and they have plenty of food. But the good news is our army, our guys, gals, have just about ended all that underground shit. You can Google our troops training to fight underground in 2016-ish. They were training to fight underground. Gee, I wonder why. But anyway, one good thing about it is the bad guys had all this food stored up so they could live for like 30 years. And it's good food, no chemicals. I mean, just, shit, just perfect food, good food. And our guys have confiscated that, and they said we have enough food to feed everyone on the planet for 30 years. And not just food, good food. So you're not supposed to worry about food. So take that one to the bank.